Many thanks for joining us. Let's begin with our very first story. And the Electoral Commission can now go ahead with the District Assembly elections, which was cancelled by the Supreme Court. This follows the maturity of the constitutional instrument CI-89, which was placed in Parliament by the EC on March 20, 2015.
The Electoral Commission postponed the district-level elections, which was originally scheduled for October 2014 to 3rd March 2015. Prior to this, the District Electoral Areas and Designation of Units Instrument CI-85, which was laid in Parliament on November 21, had not matured when the Commission opened nominations for candidates. Nominations were closed a day before the regulations came into force. This prompted an aggrieved candidate to take the EC to court, and the court subsequently cancelled the elections. The EC was called to lay the district-level elections regulations CI-89 in Parliament on 20th March 2015. Parliament Wednesday recommended the EC to go ahead with the elections since the CI had matured after 21 sitting days. Some MPs, however, had issues with the EC with regards to the transfer of votes. The MPs argued transfer of votes were done within 42 days to an election, but the EC had continued with the exercise, which they claimed ended last week Tuesday, and questioned its legality.
People in the voter registry.
Let's go on the phone lines now and speak to Director of Public Relations at the Electoral Commission, Christian Owusu-Parry. Thanks very much for your time, sir. So what's next after maturation of the constitutional instrument?
Well, good afternoon to your viewers. We've been told that the instrument CI-89 matured yesterday, and that means it can now be used for the district level elections. What we're going to do is that we're going to put in place a program, a timetable of activities leading towards the 2015 district level elections. You'll recall that when the Supreme Court was ruling on the matter before, that brought the conduct of the District Assembly elections to a stop. It also added that we had to begin the processes afresh. And that means the nominations that we took were all nullified. So we'll have to go and take nominations again. So in the next few days, we'll announce when we'll take nomination. And once we take the nomination, we'll process them and go to printing so that we'll print fresh ballot papers. And we'll also have to do a bit of refresher calls for some of the key officials that will be handling the equipment. So these are the programs that we have ahead of us before we go into the election itself.
And are we likely to have an IPAC meeting to decide on the modalities for the District Assembly elections?
No, the IPAC meeting that we are going to have, in fact, we're going to have an IPAC meeting tomorrow. If we have to meet on the district level elections, that will come sometime later. But there is another IPAC meeting for tomorrow, and that is basically to discuss recommendations for electoral reforms and then issues about continuous voter registration. We will have IPAC meeting with the parties before the district level elections, but that will come sometime later.
All right, thank you very much. Christian Owusu-Parry is Director of Public Relations at the Electoral Commission, updating us on what's going to happen with regards to the District Assembly elections following the maturity of CI-89.